Hi guys, welcome back, or shall I say welcome myself back. This is Animatedy from Hitmation. Yep, it's been long, I've been gone, but hey, I'm back with a quick hint. This time I want to show you how to make city blocks with the use of textures and just squares and rectangles. No need to mold or anything. Cheating a city effect, you know. Maybe you want to use it in your game or whatsoever, maybe in a movie, and you just don't want to hustle by just modeling, but just prefer it to be done quick. Or maybe you want to save your memory, as we all know that this memory can really get out of hand. So without further ado, jump into your animation window and let's change your Blender engine into circles. And alright, so I think that's that. Let's change this view into front and let's make it graphic. Oops, with a graphic there. Now let's add in a plane. No, plane. Scale it by 10. Right, now this is gonna be our sample building. In the meantime, let's just go into our view, sample building, scale it by Z. Okay, now let's push it up. Right, so this is going to be our sample story building. Maybe it's in a town or flats or whatever you choose. So first of all, let's give this ground texture. So we go to material. So I'm not gonna use texture. This time I wanna use I'm not gonna use materials. We're gonna be using textures. So it's simple as doing it this way. Then first of all, you have to select your new material. Then go to your. Usually there'll be a white color here when you add in the material. So you click on this dot, then click the dot, go to image or press I, then you go open, then you locate where your ground texture is, or the texture that you want to use for your ground. Now for me, I've stored them in this okay, these are some of my textures. Okay, so I think let's just use, okay, I think this one will do. Yeah, let's just use this one. Just looks like a big concrete, but looks like metal at the same time. So now we go into edit mode so we can unwrap. So the trick is you need to unwrap everything you want to use with your texture. That's just how it is. So for you to unwrap it, you need to go into edit mode, then press U while selecting everything that you want unwrapped. Press unwrap. Then at this window, let's go to UV image editor, and that's our unwrapped plane. See, 4 corners, 4 vertices also here. Now we insert an image. Since we had already picked it up on this side, it will appear if you click on this left icon, or if you want a new one, you can just click new. Or if you want to open another one, you can just click open. So I'll just click that one, and you can scale it by the variation you want it. Maybe you want it to be very small, or you want it to be very big, the display. You can just scale it. You can scale your unwrapped vertices by pressing A. You can select all, or you can select one vertex, you know, just like how you do it in the edit mode. So they're done. So for you to view this, you need to go to your rendered view, and there we have it. Our cracked ground is done. So I think we need more lights here. So let's jump out of edit mode, click our light source, duplicate it. Yeah, for this tutorial we're just gonna be using plain spotlights. You don't want to go so deep and complicating stuff, you know. I don't have that much time. I want to wrap this in less than 15 minutes. Let's put it a yellowish, like the color of the sunlight of the sun. And also this one won't give so much yellow, but we're gonna give it a higher value. Since it's the backlight, we want our shadows to be flowing through the front, yeah, like this. Then the front one, let's make it 5,500. Yeah, 500. Okay, my machine is a bit slow. It's because I'm running rendered mode and my samples are quite high, 32. Okay, so now the ground is done. Let's push the ground a bit at the back. All right, let's push it a bit back. Okay, so now since we're done with that, let's give this building some texture. Right, so you click use nodes. The same process, click the button, image, texture. So it will appear purple if it doesn't have any texture assigned to it. So for you to assign texture, you either click open or click this link, this icon. This one will give you all the textures that you've used before or that you have inserted in this project of yours. That's like the history of the images, and this one is for a fresh texture that you want to use. So I'm going to be using a fresh texture. I'm gonna use my textures that I scooped. Right, now is this one that I really liked. I think this one. Yep, this one will do. So click it and it turns green. So it's because it hasn't been scaled, so something is not well or not right. So now we go into edit mode. Tab 6, and I'm gonna unwrap the sides. Mind unwrapping the top part, because for all the past pieces which are unwrapped, you will be given if you unwrap all the faces, wherever it has been unwrapped, the text will be applied on that part. So press control tab, press control tab, then click face, F for face, then select your face with the box select or any other method you want to select, use selecting, right? Then press U, then unwrap, and as it is unwrapped, as you can see, okay, no, that's not how I wanted it to be, but there's a way to sort it out in this property panel, but I don't want to take so much time doing this. I'm just gonna oh, okay, I need to select the base material first, so that the part that doesn't have any material won't be left out. Okay, it's refusing because I need to assign this one as the base material. Okay, now I can remove this one. Alright, I don't understand. Anyway, so let's take one face. Is that the face? Yeah, it's this face. Let's take this face and wrap it. Okay, now as we unwrap that one, now we're going to assign this texture on that face. Okay, it's done. Now we move to the side again, select this one, and we click unwrap, and we click on the material, then assign again. Boom. So it's done. So now I have our faked building. So since we're gonna be duplicating this building for many areas, I'm just gonna put the faces on every side of the building, so that whichever angle it is facing, there'll be something on it. There won't be a grayish blank nothing on the side, but there will be something to display on that side, even if you rotate it. Okay, this is the last face. Unwrap it, and okay, that's that one, and assign. Alright, so you can see, as you can see, on top there is nothing. It's plain white. It's this base material that I've put as the base. So you can just change that color. Maybe you can just make it a bit grayish, or you can even put a text on the top. So let's just go with a bit grayish. Okay, so there we go. Our building is done. Then we go to object mode, then we go on top view, and now let's duplicate our building. So now you just have to vary it in size and scale and so forth. Duplicate. Duplicate again. Duplicate. Okay, I think my camera is too close to the screen. Let's do something about this. Okay, then GZ. There. Let's stretch this plane a bit. Let's scale it maybe by 2. It's too big, right? Yep, too big. Let's just scale it manually. Alright, that will do for now. And now for our buildings, let's just give them a little bit of variation, since they look a bit uniform. Okay, so we're gonna stretch it by the Z. Or stretch it down to the Z angle. So we also grab with G and push it down, not into the ground now. Okay, so now we have our varying blocks. This one, let's just get it by X, now by Y. Okay, now let's move it, and there we have it. Now we can always check if all of these, okay, this one has been a little bit out of hand, too much on the Z, and perfecto, just on the ground, yeah, like so. And so there we have it. So you can also change all this maps. For instance, let's pick this one in the middle, this building in the middle, and let's duplicate it. And as we have duplicated it, you can also grab it for this angle. Let's push it right over there, and a bit on the back. Right. Okay, seems like my plane is a bit off. I think I need to raise it a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough. These buildings are not floating. In real life they aren't. Yeah. Right, so you can change the texture quickly by just clicking the one that you want to change. So for instance, this one, this is the one that we want to change the texture. So you can just click it, then you come and add in a new material panel, right, and click new. Since all of these are duplicates, so all of them are using this same material at the top here. So when you change this one, it means all of these buildings are going to be affected. And if you change this one, same as the top part is going to be affected. So if you want to, after duplicating and you want to give it a different variation of the texture or color, you have to add in a new sample. So for me, you can just say texture for building 2. It's not mandatory for renaming it, but it has advantages, right? So now just click this, click I, then let's open and look for texture that we want to change. Right, so let's see what else do we have in store. What do we have that we can use? Okay, let's have a try using this one. No, this one. Yeah, this one will do. So as we click that one, as we select that one, we now go into editing mode for this building, for this object right here. Tab 6, and now we select this face. Maybe we just concerned about one face. So let's hit U-Unwrap, and let's pick up the new image that we're using. This one, right? Okay, that's the one. Exactly. So now we have it there. Now what we do, you can also change. You see this part is going to be displayed of the building. So if you didn't cut the image on its own, well, before you started applying it as a texture, you can always edit it in this part also. So you can just cut out the parts that you don't want. Click A to select the parts that you don't want, to deselect all, I mean. Then A to select, A to deselect again, B to box select. What's happening here? Hey. Okay, B, box select. Okay, select all the angles at that side. Then G, okay, my machine is feeling the weight. Okay, let's just leave it like that for now. And it's too short. You need to stretch it up. So it can match with the building height. Building height. I think I've gone over my time now. Okay, so anyways, that's how we do it. Then you come here, select your texture, then click assign, then it will change. Boom, changed. So same with this side. Click on this texture, click assign, boom, change. So now you can have different buildings in the same picture. Go to object mode. Let's click this one, let's duplicate it, and let's push it in and find somewhere nice to put it. Yeah, like come over here. Yep. There. That's your little city that you've built, and people will be walking. There's a door, windows, and all that sort of nice funky stuff. Close up. So this is just like how they do it when they create the games. Mostly it's like the images, it's like the buildings are there, but you can't access the door, or if you go under this thing when it's raining, you'll be rained on in the game mode, like playing, maybe let's say I won't I won't mention the name of the games, but I'm just saying, if in many games they use textures instead of creating all this by modeling it. They just use the images on top of cubes and stuff. You see, the memory won't be so high, so it's good to be using this form of method. It's quick, easy, and very, very effective, and it also looks a bit professional. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope I didn't take much time of your time. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.